What's your name?
My name is D Minor.
Cool. What are you going to do for us today?
I'm going to perform an original song called Concrete Pillow. It speaks a bit about my life and experiencing homelessness from a young age, and it's a song that I wanted to kind of raise awareness for a situation that is really big in Australia.
That was very clean shaven then.
That was good. I was gonna tell you like the clothes,
Yeah.
man. You chose a good outfit. Huh? It's like lean, man. Huh?
Yeah. It's funny. They actually wanted me to wear this jumpsuit. This is very weird. They wanted me to wear this jumpsuit. It was like track jumpsuit, like Kanye West style.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, probably not. Hey.
Funny. All right, here we go. Wow.
I would have invested into a charity. It's a helps a program which helped me when I was younger that would kind of just give back and help run programs for, I guess, other kids that have gone through some struggle.
Awesome.
A lot of that is actually being cut. That's another thing about TV. They'll cut a lot. Like that interview, like I talked about the charity. I said what charity it was. I talked how they've helped me. I shared so much
But
information.
you can't
Yeah.
say that
But
on TV,
yeah, I
so.
guess TV, right? They
Yeah.
will cut
They
out
have
the names and
limited
stuff.
time and stuff.
So
You
it's funny
can't
that
advertise as well.
you can't advertise
You
for them.
can't
Yeah,
advertise.
Yeah. Anytime you want to talk, you can talk straight away, and I'll pause the video. Okay?
sweet.
Like you did.
Well, the stage is yours.
Just a question before you start singing. Were you nervous?
Yeah, I was very nervous. It's actually funny. I don't know how many people got this opportunity, but I actually got to go to the stage before and just go on the stage before anyone else arrived, before the judges arrived, and got to set up. Well, they were setting up so I had a band with me. I thought it'd be a lot cooler to have, a lot more intimate to have like just a guitarist, a pianist, and a singer instead of just.
Did you
having a
choose
vocalist.
that?
I did choose that because it was either that or have like a backing track where you just have backing track and it's just
Yeah.
myself. But I feel like that's more of like a concert.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be more just very intimate and just more like personal, like a one-on-one experience sort of with like yourself and the judges and the audience instead of like having like something too flashy. So I got to go in as I was setting up. So it was cool to actually go on the stage and actually see an empty auditorium beforehand. So that was cool, but I was definitely nervous. But every time I get nervous, I always say to myself, they're not nerves, it's excitement. So
Tell you something coming from an acting perspective. In acting uni, like they taught us. So I have a BA honors in drama performance, so I studied acting, and this is something that they made us do. You would go into the space that you're gonna have show, like your stage or like your rehearsal space, and you would clean it yourself beforehand. You would familiarize yourself with the space, and then your performance is going to be enhanced by the fact that you've had that connection with the space.
that's awesome.
So I feel like what you're saying there connects to this principle of performance.
Totally.
Ultimately.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
When you are on stage, what do you see? Like when you're in the show, like it's a lot of lights on you, right? Cameras and stuff.
Yeah, it was actually kind of good to some extent because the lights, I couldn't actually see past the judges really.
Yeah.
So I was like, it doesn't, not that I get too nervous, but it's more of, I'm more in my head.
Yeah.
It's not, I'm more in my head when I'm performing, and it's like, I'm like visualizing the words.
You
pretty
can
much.
put yourself in the studio.
Yeah.
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 And the
Yeah,
people,
pretty much.
the people that played with you, are they the ones that do the gigs with you, or?
No, not necessarily. No, we have done some stuff together, but no, this was just some friends that have also worked with and done some stuff with Musicians Making a Difference in the past, that organization, and we decided to create a little bit of a live setting, intimate setting. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Are you guys ready for this?
Let's go.
Let's go. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Just quickly, how many views?
Yeah, I know it's hard to see the future and imagine it's bright. Sometimes it's too much to bear. Can you carry my load? I'm kinda crazy how you save me in the heart of the storm.
And take me home, build me up, and take the load.
My decisions are haunting me. I am staring at fate, and you've been watching me deteriorate like an undeveloped form. Which one from life? And my burden is so heavy that my neck is weak. Even though I answered option for most that left deceased, it's between us more than I ever can. I ain't trying to get sympathy or blow up my chin.
Build me up,
So build me up.
and take me this concrete pillow.
It's a concrete pillow. It's a concrete pillow. It's a concrete pillow.
So build me up,
So build me up.
and take heights.
Yeah.
This concrete pillow.
Yeah, man. Like it's incredible.
It's actually I haven't seen that for a while actually.
It's
So it's pretty
incredible, man.
so
I
yeah,
think
it's-
we all cry. Production in the my partner, she's a crying baby. She watches these shows all the time, like like The Voice, Australia's Got Talent, and like sometimes we get emotional together. I
Yeah.
gotta admit.
Yeah.
I
But yours
wouldn't-
is a.
I
is a
wouldn't
unique
trust
one.
someone that watches that and doesn't get teary-eyed. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to
There's
be
no
that
way-
person's
there's
friend.
no way
to
it's
be
not gonna
honest.
It's actually, yeah, I actually hadn't seen that for a while. It's quite, it's quite, I don't know, how much words for it, but it's a really cool experience. The first verse, as I performed it here live to the mic, it was probably a bit longer because they actually cut it a bit shorter.
Oh,
for-
did they
for
cut the
TV.
video?
No, they cut my verse shorter.
So they asked you to do
really?
it shorter.
No, they just cut it when they ended up.
I didn't
when it
see
went to
that,
TV.
though.
Yeah, you won't pick it up. You wouldn't pick up on it.
I would,
Yeah.
man. I edit videos. Like I
really?
work with videos. It's been a long time. I couldn't see it.
So when I performed it for the mic just before, it was that
Sound a bit
that
different.
was the full version.
Yeah.
And then I performed the whole song in this audition, but they must have just cut it for the TV. They made it look incredibly well. I don't know how they did it.
It's
They
so
did it really well.
seamless.
Yeah, seamless, right?
It's seamless.
They did it really well. There's a second part now, right? I mean, there's another song like you sing here. No.
No, I don't think so.
Check.
Oh yeah.
Man, like you must be so proud of you, man.
Yeah, I guess that moment was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
In this moment, did you know you were going through? What was your brain like? What were your thoughts? Do you remember? Were you like, okay, it's
no,
a bag, or was it
No,
like,
because
I'm so overwhelmed?
I never thought about. I didn't go on it to keep going and going and going. Like that wasn't a thought. It was just to go on and share my music. So I didn't really go on with the intention of, like, obviously that comes with it whether you go or not. That's not really why I went on. Why I went on was to share the message. So no, I didn't really think about that, to be honest. But I did, just in that video, I noticed that like Nicole was like, she sung along to like half of that chorus, which was pretty cool. And at the end, she actually,
was crying.
yeah, she's crying, but she also sings at the end of the video. She actually starts like singing the chorus, which was incredible because that's like,
Yeah.
it's Nicole from the Pussycat Dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who was the one singing with you? The one singing the chorus?
On Australia's Got Talent she's just a singer from church.
She is amazing.
She's amazing.
She is amazing, man. Like
she's an incredible singer, and I feel like she has so much emotion in it. Like
Yes.
her voice just kind of captivates it and adds so much to it. Yeah.
I was gonna tell her the song looks like a church song, like
Yeah.
gospel.
Yeah.
Because I used to listen to a lot of gospel.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you know, like Pod.
Yeah, I've
They
heard
did
of
the
them.
Matrix
Yes.
soundtrack, and I love them
Oh,
for
wow,
life
okay.
for that.
Yeah.
Because I love that second album. Goodbye for now. Do you know that song?
No,
Like
yeah.
they are very gospel. Like
Right.
they sing about God and blessings and stuff.
Sick, okay.
And they came on a time of my life that I really needed it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was like life changing for me too.
Yeah.
And I guess that's you for your generation now.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So she was. I was so lucky to have her because she was. That's her partner playing the guitar actually.
Yeah.
And she just brings that kind of church vibe. To
Yeah.
It. But yeah, her voices have a lot of emotion. I didn't expect this to be a reaction at all. This was just a song that I was just thinking. I just wrote this song growing up and talked a bit about my upbringing and thought that I might share it with some people because when I have played it for them, they're like, it's helped them. So I was like, I'll share it. And then it was incredible. Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Pretty cool to actually see it again. But yeah, good fun.
Deep, man. Deep. And everybody's in tears now. Let's just watch the rest.
I love Australia's Got Talent because it gives a platform and a stage for people like you who came from the streets, and now everyone in the whole world and all of Australia gets to hear your voice and your message and how powerful it is. And thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
The message you just put out will remind people that people who are homeless so many do not choose to be there. And you're a perfect reminder and an amazing ambassador for them.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I cook for homeless people. I bring my son with me, and with
That's
what
cool.
you just done today, I
cool,
hope
man.
it's gonna open others people's eyes. So thank you.
Thank you.
I think one of the lyrics in your song was, my songs speak better than I do, and you're right, they speak. It's a yes from me.
Thank you.
It's a yes, heartfelt yes from me. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a definite yes from me.
Thank you.
If you win this competition and you get the $100,000, call me and I'll help you with your charity, mate.
Thank you.
That's cool.
It's so beautiful.
It's cool, man. You deserve it, man.
Thank you. I just found it cool how she actually started. She remembered the
cool,
lyrics,
man.
which was kind of cool.
That's cool, man. Well, D,
Thank you.
I think this is it's definitely gonna be one of our best episodes. Thank you so much, man, for your life story, for your experiences, for your your journey to victory and to the person that you are nowadays. Like I see you as a highly inspiring people, a highly social people, a person that is highly social, that can highly connect to people, and be social to them to the point of being relatable easily and show them the struggle and inspire them so they can learn from something real and solid. And I just thank you so much for coming, man.
No, thank you.
And thank
Appreciate
you for
it.
spending Christmas Eve with us.
No, wouldn't have had it any other way. Thanks, guys. This is epic. This is amazing. Thank you.
It's the best message that you can, take to people during Christmas. It's a message of hope.
Yeah.
And it's a magical story. It's the story that you read on a book and you see like this is a happy ending.
And I
Yeah.
have to make a point of the fact that your humbleness is contagious and absolutely mesmerizing. It's gorgeous.